In 2008, voters approved a deal with Poway Unified School District to borrow more money to cover construction debts in exchange for a promise not to raise property taxes. Under the agreement last year, the district borrowed $105 million from investors, but the bond's payback will cost generations of taxpayers nearly $1 billion. Investigative reporter Will Carless with Voice of San Diego is here to talk about the loan, if voters knew what they were getting into, and about other school districts in similar situations. Will, why is this loan so unusual?
It's mainly unusual because when you think about a loan, you think about borrowing money over a period of time, obviously, and then kind of paying it off in increments year by year. They're doing that, but they're not paying anything for 20 years. So they basically get 20 years free. They don't have to pay any payments towards it, and then they have to pay payments in the next 20 years. That makes it very, very expensive to borrow that money, which is why we look at these figures of $1 billion versus $100 million.
It's called a capital appreciation bond. In terms of an individual loan, balloon payment, interest rates, this sounds like, if I were a consumer going out and getting this kind of loan, it sounds like it's a desperate loan.
Right. I think I say it's definitely a desperate loan. It's a desperate measure. They've admitted as much. Other school districts that have done this have admitted, this is kind of this is kind of our last option. It is. I think I say in my story, it's kind of like an interest-only loan, but you don't even pay the interest for 20 years. So if you can imagine going into your bank and asking for that, hey, I want to buy this $100,000 house. I'm not going to pay anything for 20 years, and then I'll pay for 20 years. It's going to cost you $1 million to do that.
How was it sold to voters? Because voters approved this. Yeah, sure, go ahead, take the money and run.
Right. Well, there's two steps to this, right? So the voters approve a bond. They approve the general concept of loaning more money, borrowing $180 million. And then that happened in 2008. And voters were not told we're going to borrow it in this way. They were not told it's going to cost this much. They weren't told anything really about the financing of it. All they were told was your tax rate's going to stay the same. It's just going to stay the same for longer. We're going to extend out those taxes. And the second stage is that actually in 2011, when they did the deal, that's done by the school district, that's done by the school board. There is a sort of cursory public meeting, but voters aren't really involved in it at that stage.
So when it came to the voters, it wasn't clear to them that this was what was going to happen, $981 million to pay back this loan. San Diego County Taxpayers Association endorsed it. Do you think that influenced the voters for approving this and saying, yeah, it must be okay?
I've no doubt that it did. I've no doubt that the taxpayers' endorsement in a conservative place like Poway does carry a lot of weight. As I said on the radio earlier, it's a little bit unfair to kind of place all the blame on the Taxpayers Association. It looks like they were told by Poway, and we're still trying to figure this out, but it looks like they were told back in 2008 that this was actually going to cost a lot less. They did ask about the interest, and they were told it would cost somewhere in the region of 500 million. They approved it and endorsed it based on that information. It now seems that obviously it's ended up costing a lot more than that. But someone comes to you and says it's going to cost this much, and you say, well, that looks fair enough, and you approve it. If it then turns out to be more, can you really be blamed for making that approval?
Capital appreciation bonds were banned in the state of Michigan, but there's other school districts in San Diego that actually have this type of bond. Tell us about that.
That's right. So I think San Diego Unified has several of these, including a very, very big one from last year that's sort of $160 million that turns into more than $1 billion. We know that Oceanside School District has one. We know that Escondido Union High School District has them. I think it's the tip of the iceberg as far as California is concerned, certainly. We actually put up a 5-step how-to guide on our website, so anybody anywhere in California can use that guide to try and see if their local school district has entered into a loan like this.
If the school district has entered into a loan, even especially in Poway and San Diego Unified, where it's costly, what can parents or voters, can there be anything that we can do to rectify the situation?
Well, it depends whether the deal can be refinanced. In Poway, it can't. In Poway, they're locked into that deal. In San Diego Unified, I believe they can refinance that deal. At the end of the day, we live in a democracy, right? People can show up to their school board, they can complain about this, they can ask for heads to roll, they can voice their displeasure, So I think Poway's first board meeting is on August 20th. I think it's going to be an interesting one.
Absolutely. Will Carless, Voice of San Diego, thanks for explaining this to us.
Thank you.